Hey y'all. So I'm like, okay, look, it's like 6 in the morning or something, and I have been up probably since 2, and so this will all make sense. I'm going to different moments like record myself and then put it all together. So it's gonna be me in different little things. I'm telling you ahead of time, but it will be one big project but at different times. So right now, today is 11:20 and it's Thursday, and I just got back from my great grandma's house, and we memorialize her and we celebrate her, and it's always like a change. So when I went there, I was very much, I felt like a lot of stagnant energy. I felt like a lot of brain fog. My house was messy, you guys. I felt like my life was just kind of like in confusion. I had no clarity at all about just what I should be doing. But then I started hearing like go ghost, kind of like just go be quiet. Um, Even on social media, I deleted all my pictures and everything because there's a restart, there's a rebirth that I am to pop out. So I'm pop out and show niggas. But it's not that time. It's a time for everything. And so I very much feel like the old me is gone. We just had like some 20-year cycle. On the next video, I will have the facts of what I'm talking about to make it make sense. But what I'm feeling, and this is just me going within, I feel like, okay, this is the top of another spiritual journey. I feel like I've ascended again. So if this is resonating, we've ascended again. So I pulled some cards, and it's telling us to detach. Right now, we are like kind of just worried about our foundation. Our foundation, meaning like our money and the accumulation of it. So for me, it's kind of like be still and save your money, because I've been spending a lot of money, rightfully so, but we're hiding right now. We're going silent. So in this season, we're going to, when it comes to our money, we are going to do less and try to accumulate it and detach. I think we should just detach from the matrix, because when I said there's like a 20-year cycle, they're saying it's a new world. Okay, so my great aunt Helen, which is my grandma Helen's daughter, had a scripture, okay, and it was the day of the Lord. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8 through 13. And in that verse, again, I'm going to have a for sure verse on my next video, but at the end of it, it said, like, it's a new world. So intuitively, either the new world is here or we are ahead of the new world. Okay? But, and it's a time for everything. And so in this season, I'm back waking up between 2 and 5. And so I just keep hearing. I want to reiterate, when you guys are on a spiritual journey and you keep hearing something or keep seeing something, that's spirit getting your attention. Okay, whenever there's a pattern or you keep seeing something, you're like, dang, did I just see that? Did I just hear that? Why do I keep hearing that message? That's spirit trying to tell you the message. Okay, so I kept hearing, like, when you wake up between 2 and 5, that's a time that you should be protecting yourself, protecting your family. So get up and pray. Okay. Took me a minute to do that, but now I understand what I should be doing in this season. Between 2 and 5, I am to protect myself and my family and pray. And if you are watching this, then baby, you should do this too, because this is a part of going into the new world, in which the day of the Lord, the scripture, the day of the Lord, And it's a time for everything, okay? So in this season, we are protecting ourselves. And I'm looking at the numbers 33, 44, spiritually protecting our foundation. That our foundation is rooted in God, in spirituality, in God, okay, in this new world, in this, it's all spiritual, okay? We're on a spiritual journey, a deeper one. So then, I just keep hearing, like, declutter and clean for this new world, and like spiritual hygiene, protect yourself. So that means I need to up my protection because your aura. Then I keep hearing stuff about like aura heighten. So I feel like I have to protect myself, because when you level up a little bit more, then your aura 555 change, it gets enhanced. And one thing for sure, two things we know is when you have good vibes, you attract sweet and sour. Okay? So I think we're just in this season. Let's up our protection. I got my cards here. We run a home. I'm looking at ambition, home, radical acceptance, co-creation, moon, compassion. I'm looking at compassion twice. So in this energy, we need to be so compassionate. And how we do that is tapping into God's love. Because that's what God's love is. God's love is very compassionate. Anything other than that is ego. We're getting out of our ego again. Behind the scenes, working for God again. So I feel like when I came back from my grandma's house, I feel like I had whatever I was missing. I got it. I have a little bit more clarity, a bit more clarity. I don't have the brain fog. I was probably in a bit of a depression. I'll probably tell that story on another one, but for this sake of this video, I have my clarity again. So while I am in this energy, I can feel the true me, like what I'm supposed to be doing, because anything else is like a distraction from my life's mission. And the life mission is to be a light worker, is to be compassionate, to speak spiritual things, to be a spiritual leader. It's not keep our eye on the prize. What else do I want to say? Okay, so back to super spiritual and waking up between 2 and 5. We need to wake up and we need to pray and protect ourselves. Then we need to declutter. So I digress. Sorry. When I came back from my grandma's house, I felt like I had the clarity and the brain fog went away. So I realized it was easier to like slowly clean my house again. So on those spidey senses, I keep having a feeling that I need to get tap into how to spiritually clean my house, which is rooted in hoodoo. There's a difference between hoodoo and voodoo, okay? My peoples are Creole, so like my ancestors are coming through so loud and clear to me. But I love my God. I love God, but I understand that there's a portal with my ancestors and I have to honor them. And I have waist beads, and I went to Jamaica and I got my Jamaica waist beads clipped off. And Nigeria, I keep hearing things about Nigeria, it keeps coming back, and that's the ancestors too. You know what I'm saying? So there's a calling that I'm understanding if I get quiet. I am aware and I am perceptive. Now I pulled these cards Monday just to kind of talk about this message, passionate, because I just told you when I get quiet and I tap into my passions and I'm getting back into my life's mission. I am aware. And I said, if you get quiet, you could feel. So everything that I'm saying is adding up to the cards that I pulled on Monday. And I am perceptive, being able to see and understand what I am seeing. Trust your instincts. I am whole. Knowing that I am okay in the season that I am in, because this is a change for me because I had a partner. So I'm whole, and just be content. and the transformation that's happening right now, and stay in gratitude right behind transformation, and play. And when I mean play, I just mean that's co-creating with the universe, like tapping into our inner child, like really remembering who we were, and to help manifest the new world. Okay, so back to the cleaning. So spiritually cleaning. So I just ordered, I know I need to dive into the herbs. So if we are here, we're on the same page, we're moving together, sis, sir, hey. But I just bought a book that I know about some things, but I need to dive deeper into just like how to spiritually cleanse my house and have some more tools. Now I know about Florida water, I know about sage, we know about Palo Santos, okay? But there's blue anule and camphor or cascarilla or something like that. I don't know how to say this stuff. But I'm trying to get into that and the effects of that and get back into my candle magic. And then that will get me back into my business, which I was distracted from. Okay? And so I bought all the things I need. I did my research and I bought all the things I need. So this weekend, my goal is to clean my home. I'm gonna get all the dust mites. So if you're seeing this message this is what you need to do. Deep clean your home. Okay? We're going, I mean from top to bottom. We want to get the little cracks and crevices of your home, the little under the stuff, just get the dust out because it creates stagnancy and brain fog. I already smoke, so I need to make sure that I do everything that's going to create clarity for me and get me out of the old negative habits. That I need new habits to be the new me in this new world. Because, I think I'm looking at the scriptures, First Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 15 to 18. It says believers who have died. And for me, it just means the old me died. I am not the same person. When my grandma passed away, I'm going on a trip too. And there is a very thin line between this world and the next one for me. The veil is very thin for me. And I'm so grateful and so honored that it is. And so I need to do what I need to do to ensure that I maintain this, because too much is given, much is required. Okay? Heavy as the head that wears a crown. Okay, so we got work to do. So that's the message this morning. We're just sitting here drinking coffee on my altar with my ancestors. I'm cleaning. I'm just, little by little, just trying to declutter, because I want clarity and I want to be able to manifest and do all the things I need to do in my home and my energy, because I took my power back, and it is, we'll get to that, but we are standing in our power and we are back on the right path. And in this season, we are just being quiet. We're just praying, we're cleaning, we're spiritually protecting ourselves. We making sure we show up for ourselves, work hard, pray harder, play harder, stay in gratitude, and build in silence, and walk in compassion and gratitude. Compassion, we're going to cultivate compassion and a lot of gratitude in this season. So with that being said, I am done with this part of my video, and Rich Rising, Grand Rising. I hope you guys have a great day. The next video, look, my lips a little ashy. You know how that be. But I hope you have a great day, and see you with a new look.